This park changed my life 5 years ago. This is off of an airplane that I owned that we got in a crash up in North Carolina. After that crash, I was at home recouping. I had a broke tailbone. I broke a bone in my foot. I had 10 stitches in the back of my head. And I was laying there at home and I was thinking, how blessed am I that the Lord has allowed me to survive this accident. And the FAA called me and told me, he said, man, I've seen some bad accidents and people didn't walk away from it. He said, when I saw yours, I knew that I was going to be talking to a loved one, not you. Just amazing how that thing's happened. But that put a desire in my heart to figure out my purpose, my meaning, what I was supposed to be doing. And so fast forward 17 months or so, I'm sitting in a restaurant with my family and I see this young lady taking a picture of her food. And I asked her, what are you doing? She said, I'm telling my friends where I'm eating at. And I jokingly said to her, hey, is this place paying you for that? And she turned to me with all sincerity and said, I wish. I'm a college student. And when she said that, it was so profound. I said, that's it. I know I can help her prove it. She just showed me the way. 10 days later, I put together a business plan, sent it to a friend of mine who was a private equity manager up in Atlanta, and he really believed we had something. All we had was just this little tidbit of information. So I'm sitting there talking to a guy, and I'm trying to break it down to him, and I end up pulling out a $100 bill out of my pocket. This is it right here. This is the $100 bill. I pulled it out of my pocket, and I tore it, and I showed him. This is how it goes. This person gets paid for this. This person gets paid for this. This person gets paid for that. I've been carrying that in my wallet, showing people for 3 years now what Nyoobe does. Imagine being able to take a picture of anything you want that's on the app, whether it be a car dealership, a hair salon, a restaurant, a coffee shop, your yard guy, a service online, refer to anybody to any service anywhere on earth and get paid for it. That is what Nyoobe does. Nyoobe facilitates a referral between the person who made the referral, the person who redeemed the referral, and the business. That is how the exchange breaks down. You make a referral, you get 33% of whatever the referral was. You redeem the referral, you get 33% of whatever the referral is. You sign up the business, you get 7% of that. And the business picks how much the referral is. See, every business knows how much a customer is worth to them. I don't know what that customer is worth. So a hair salon, I don't know how much the customer is worth to a beautician. She knows. So I give her the tools to pick how much it's worth to her. She can say, hey, a new customer is worth $50 because she knows that lifetime that customer is going to come back might be 3-4 times a year. A $100 haircut, 4 times a year is $400. It's worth it for her to pay $50 for that new customer, especially when that new customer has a means to send her other business. And it just snowballs into, she took one person, $150, and turned it into 20 or 30 new customers. She didn't just waste her money hoping to find somebody to be a customer. She actually incentivized her people who are online taking a picture and saying, look how nice my hair looks. Look how great the car looks that my parents just purchased. Look how great this food is I just ate last night with my wife. Look how much fun we had at this adventure park. The app works for anything, and every business chooses what it's worth. So they can either pay a percentage of a bill, or they can pay a flat fee of a bill. Same system. You take a picture of your receipt, it automatically uploads it to their dashboard, proving that Jim sent Jennifer to buy that product. They then have a visual representation of that transaction. So there's no way around it. We put the ball in their hand. They decide how much they're willing to pay for a new customer, and then they approve that new customer. I've given the power to the business owner to control their budget. I've given the power to the members to earn money. I've given the power to the other members to redeem the app. In a normal situation, who signs up a business? If you've ever been in sales, sales is all about relationships. I don't know the owner of Jim's Pizza. So Jennifer knows the owner. She goes in there all the time. She goes to him and says, hey, why aren't you on this app, Nyoobe? He goes, I've never heard of it. Let me show you. This is amazing. So she shows him. Jim says, an app for pizza referrals. That's amazing. I would do that. He signs up. She gets credit for it. Now she gets credit from now on. Every time somebody goes in that establishment, uses the Nyoobe app, she gets credit for that. Whether she packs up and moves to another town or she stays there in town, she gets residual money every time somebody uses that app. That's never been done before. We're creating mailbox money for her. Money that's going to come in from now on off of what she did in the past. Another thing, every time somebody uses the app, you get 33% of their bill. So if you post a picture of where you bought your car via social media and somebody comes in 3 months later and buys a car because of you, you're going to get paid a third of whatever that business, that dealership has set up as a referral. You know, we have plans to go global with this. It's already in place. We already have some businesses that have signed up overseas. We have one business that has 6 restaurants in Belgium. We've had to put a pause on because we don't have anybody in Belgium. But all we'd have to do is turn it on if we saw the need over there. So we will definitely be global over the next year. I say in the next year we're going to turn it loose and just let it go global and see how it goes. But we're on this app, WeFunder. We've decided to go with WeFunder to raise money on a crowdfunding platform. We've already raised $500,000 to get the app to this point. But using the crowdfunder as allowing our members and our users to get involved. And they can get involved for as little as $100. The link's on here is the wefunder.com/Nyoobe. There's a whole bunch of information about our numbers, the team, our plans, everything. Guys, I hope you're having a great day. God bless you, and take care.